Have you heard of this dude, Bayinnaung?
Bayinnaung, the Bayinnaung.
The Bayinnaung.
Oh no.
He was the Genghis Khan of Southeast Asia. He pretty much he controlled the most land to ever.
I thought Genghis Khan was the Genghis Khan of Southeast Asia.
Yeah, there's another guy. This is the Southeast Asian one.
Is he before or after?
He's after. He's in the 1500s, and he was a Burmese dude. All right, so this is before Burma though. So he was
So what would
he
would
was
he
a
be?
TOUNGOO. So Burma was split up.
TOUNGOO.
TOUNGOO. Extra.
I love that.
Extra Asian, bro.
That's Asian. That's jungle Asian.
It's jungle as fuck. And he was so Burma was split up in all these different little kingdoms, tons of different little kingdoms. None of them got along really.
They never do.
And
secret to Asian history.
Yeah,
they never
spoiler
do.
alert. They don't
Spoiler alert.
They don't like.
No one likes anybody.
No one gets along.
And then the white people came.
Then the white people came.
Yeah.
So he was born poor. He's a peasant, all right? But his parents worked in the royal palace. His mom was a wet nurse.
Right.
Right. So his mom would breastfeed the prince, which would eventually become the king of Burma.
Right.
Okay. And Bayinnaung grew up in the palace with the fucking prince. And they became bros.
Yeah.
Right. And Bayinnaung also had 5 brothers. And he had a sister. And so the future king, his name was Tabin Shwedi. That was his name. Okay, Tabin Shwedi.
Tabin Shwedi?
It's a Burmese. Shwedi is like a blast. It's like a Chinese. Burmese.
Hey, yo, that's my man, Tabin Shwedi. Hey, Shwedi.
Yeah,
Come over here, Shwedi.
Yeah, Tabin Shwedi was like a black guy from Louisiana.
Hey, Shwedi.
Actually.
Yo. He's the king of future past Burma.
So what happened was, okay, so Tabin Shwedi.
Can you imagine some guy named Shwedi rules
Tabin
you?
Shwedi.
That's,
Tabin Shwedi.
That's my ruler.
Tabin Shwedi.
Who rules your kingdom? Oh, Shwedi.
Shwedi.
And then some white guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna just take over your kingdom. How about that? You goofy ass people. You goofy
We're
motherfuckers.
taking you motherfuckers over right now. Tabin Shwedi.
What's your name? Shwedi? Yeah. Just shoots him.
Yeah.
Fucking Star Wars language.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So they were all growing up together. So this is it's like a group happening right here. All right. You got Tabin Shwedi, you got Bayinnaung, you got Bayinnaung's brothers, you got Bayinnaung's sister. Okay. Tabin Shwedi's dad is the king, Neo. His name's Neo or some shit like that. Neo, like from the Matrix.
I am Neo.
Yeah, and Neo dies when Tabin Shwedi is 15. So Tabin Shwedi inherits this empire, this kingdom in Burma when he's 15. First thing he does, he marries Bayinnaung's older sister and makes Bayinnaung fucking one of his boys, like his generals.
All right.
Okay, Bayinnaung's 15. Okay, and their first order of business is to go and start fucking up this territory to the south called Hantawadi. All right, and Hantawadi people are Mon. They're like a different type of ethnicity that's not like Burmese or fucking Thai. It's like their own shit.
They failed.
Yeah, they didn't get a country out of it.
They don't exist. They exist no more.
Yeah, my mom's Mon. My mom's partly.
No, she's not. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not
Thai
anymore.
now. Fucking Thai now.
They exist no longer.
Yeah. So he was 16, and he's fucking up all these Mon people in the south, and he's really successful down there.
He kills them all.
Yeah, he's
this is back when genocide was cool.
Well, he's for the next couple years, from when he's from the age of 15 to 21, he's leading armies and leading raids into fucking this territory and fucking shit up.
Oh yeah.
Right? When he's 18,
he's an old man.
He's 18. He's an old man.
Yeah,
he's been doing this shit for 3 years.
Yeah,
He's an old guy,
yeah.
seasoned. Okay, and he got caught having sex with the king's little sister little sister. Yeah, but she wasn't too little. She was the same age as.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
They're all 18, 17. They're all fucking.
Hey,
kids,
what are you
basically.
gonna do? Hey,
Yeah. And this was treason. You're not allowed to bang the fucking king's sister.
Oh, really?
So Bayinnaung was on the chopping block. He was about to get executed, but Bayinnaung was. But he was so sick, and they knew this dude was a unit. So they didn't want to execute him. So Tabin Shwedi okay, you can marry. How about you marry my sister, and then I'm gonna promote you to fucking my core fucking in the fucking bloodline royalty.
Lore,
yeah,
a lord or some shit,
right? Anyways, they go.
He's like, you know what?
All right, I'm in.
I'm in.
He's like, I gotta marry your sister. He's like,
As they have like an axe to cut his head off. You know what?
I was just trying to hit it and quit it though, dude. Like, yo, what's good?
Yeah.
So they were banging each other's sisters, which is kind of
as
weird.
you do.
I think that's how you did things though back in the day. You would just like bang your friend's sisters, and like that would be like your crew.
Again, they're all 18, so they're all dumb, and they're all 18,
and just no condoms, bro. They were probably going crazy.
He probably had like 5 years left to live anyway.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm gonna die when I'm like 23 anyway.
Yeah,
so who gives a shit?
So they continued fucking shit up in this place, Hantawadi, and they had taken the capital at this point. And the Hantawadi king, his name was Takayupti. Okay,
Takayupti.
He retreated. He took all his enemies. He took all his armies, and he marched them to his ally Prom. Okay, and Prom is like, Prom's far away, and he's got 16,000.
Oh, really?
He's got 16,000.
Real far away. Of course, back then that was
So he's walking. Miles. He's walking through the jungle with 16,000 dudes to get to his ally Prom. All right. Taban Shwedi sends fucking Bayinnaung to go and stop them before they reach Prom, and Bayinnaung's only got 4,000 dudes, right? So he's outmanned 1 to 4, but he goes and he actually like murders the fuck out of everybody. He like kicks all their asses and beats the fuck out of everybody.
Nice.
And then at this point in time, the king Taban Shwedi's like, dude, you're so sick that I'm actually just gonna make you like the next in line for the throne. So bro, like if I
bro,
die,
you're so awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
You're so sick, dude.
Like, they just start making out. They did.
You're the next guy in line for the throne.
They get married.
And then he got promoted, and he would handle like the day-to-day administration of the kingdom. Like Bayinnaung was like the fucking the guy, the go-to guy. Yeah, pretty much. And then the king would go.
That sucks. King
would go off. At this time, there were Portuguese dudes.
You don't think that sucks?
Well,
he went from literally kicking ass, and now he's an office job.
It was not an office job. He would like go around the kingdom and make sure shit's fucking squared away, dude.
Oh yeah, that's better. Well, you're a manager.
He was like he was the dude. He was the guy.
That's not a dude. He's a police officer.
Yeah, he's a G.
Well, you see a cop walk around like, yo, that dude's the dude.
Yeah, but if he was like, that's the guy that's gonna be the next like the king, though.
I guess. But did people know this?
Yeah, people knew this. Everyone knew this. It was like of course. You're not gonna know this. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, I'm gonna be the next king. He's like, shut the fuck up. They knew.
So Bayinnaung becomes the second in command. He's handling business around the empire. Okay, Taban Shwedi has took up drinking. All right, because now for the first time ever, there's Portuguese dudes in the TOUNGOO Empire, and they're selling wine and they're selling weapons.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
So he got wine from the Portuguese.
That's right. In particular, he got wine from this one guy. His name was Diego Suarez, if you want to be Spanish. Okay. Well, but he's Portuguese dude.
Yeah. But okay. So he got addicted to wine from the Portuguese.
Pretty much, yeah. The Portuguese got him addicted to wine, or he got himself addicted to wine that the Portuguese brought over. All right. Okay. Now, here's the crazy thing. The Portuguese that came to TOUNGOO Empire, they were led by this guy, Diego fucking Suarez, Portuguese dude. All right. And he was like a known murderous pirate from like fucking Goa, right? Like Vasco da Gama's kid tried to like put him in jail, but he fled. And he was just like a greasy, grimy ass dude. And he was all over everywhere.
That's what pirates do, baby.
And he was drinking.
Robert Downey Jr. I mean, not Robert Downey Jr.
He when he was working for he became drinking buddies with Taban Shwedi and they became like best bros. And Taban Shwedi made him like another fucking general, basically. And
Taban Shwedi made a random Portuguese man, a general of his empire.
They were like drinking buddies. They were like boys, They're like, hey, they're all just going bang chicks together and fucking and drink and just have fun. They're just living it up, dude. You know what I mean? And
you would never see this in the Chinese Empire.
Fun thing about Diego. So what happened to Taban Shwedi was one day he was out drinking. It was his 34th birthday. He's celebrating his 34th birthday. So he's like 100 by today's standards. And they're partying in this place called Sitong. And the governor there is like an asshole. The governor there knows that Taban Shwedi is like a drunk, like fucking unreliable guy, right? He senses that weakness. His name is Mim Sutar or some shit like that. And so when
sounds evil.
Yeah, it sounds
Min
Sutar. And when
damn you,
I'm gonna kill Shweti
like a cartoon villain.
And so he's at this party. He sees Tom and Shweti get drunk and pass out, and then he cuts off. He orders his men to fucking cut off Tom and Shweti's
Well, he didn't
head.
even do it.
Yeah,
he ordered men.
Yeah, so Tom and Shweti gets decapitated in his sleep, dude. He's like having a dream. He's like sleeping, and then all of a sudden, someone just cuts his fucking head off.
He's dreaming of getting his head
brutal.
cut off. He's like, oh, what a horrible nightmare. Wakes up. Oh, no.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
That's exactly what happened.
That's what happens when you're a wino.
This, and this guy right here.
What guy? There's many guys.
The Portuguese guy.
The
Diego.
Portuguese man.
Diego Suarez. Let's call him Diego. All right. So Diego, before Tom and Shweti died, he had gone to a wedding and like tried to kidnap the bride. And he ended up like fucking shit. He actually fucked shit up. He accidentally had to like kill the groom. All right.
Just some random.
And he killed a bunch of people at this wedding and kidnapped this hot chick.
Random wedding and in this kingdom?
Yeah. And somewhere in a neighboring kingdom or something like that. They're close by.
Okay.
And so he kidnaps the bride. He kills a bunch of people at the wedding, including the groom.
Wild.
He kidnaps the bride. She must have been
Talk about wedding crashers.
She must have been a fucking dime piece, dude. She must have been hot as fuck to go through all that. And then the bride ends up killing herself, though, out of like dishonor for like not, he didn't want to betray her dead husband.
Back then, women were loyal.
Exactly. Women were fucking loyal. You can learn a thing or two from listening to this. Ladies, listen up. And
all right, now get to what kind
so the
of
guy
wine.
that killed Tom and Shweti, the first thing he did was take Diego Suarez, and then he gave Diego to the village that the bride and groom belonged to, and like, here, you do whatever you want with the guy. And they ended up like fucking murdering him.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, dude, they killed him.
I mean, he's Portuguese. He deserves it.
That's a pretty wild tangent, but yeah, dude, that was like 15 middle 1500s Portuguese dude just fucking shit up big time.
I mean, he lived a good life. He got drunk he got drunk with a Burmese king and a fucking fucked a bunch of prostitutes and,
he was living
and just kidnapped
he
the
was
lady.
The proto fucking sex pad, dude. He was like the first guy.
He's what sex pats originally were.
He's the guy,
and now they're all following apps.
Yeah.
It's like, where's the safest place to not get STDs?
So at this time, remember, Bayinnaung was sent off by.
Yes, what happened to our name?
So our man Bayinnaung, at the time of the king's murder, Tom and Shweti was off fighting a rebellion somewhere in the empire.
The goddamn rebels.
Right. So as soon as the king died, all right.
Yes.
Mim Sutar declares himself the real king of Burma.
As you do.
And then 4 other princes around the empire also proclaim themselves the king of Burma. Bayinnaung is like, wait, I'm the fucking king of Burma, dude. Like, I'm the next guy.
Yeah.
Right? So he takes his dudes and he marches back to the provincial capital, the stronghold, TOUNGOO. He goes back to like the heart of
TOUNGOO.
And he gets there to kind of like reconsolidate all his forces,
as you do.
And he gets to the gate of to the city, and he finds out that his younger brother had declared himself the king. He's like, I'm the fucking king.
Is this like the scene in Troy?
Yeah,
where he's out the gate and he's like, "Break him down if you're a real man."
Yeah, pretty much. Hector.
Yeah, Hector.
So they laid siege for like 4 months, right? And bloody siege, right? And they would like fight on elephants and shit. They would do all types of fucking crazy shit, right?
Bloody siege.
And
it was actually not that bloody.
Eventually, the brother, it was actually his half brother. I think it was Minkung was his name.
It's never can be.
He surrendered.
Just regular shit.
He surrendered, and then Bayinnaung was like, you know what, dude? Like, I'm not even gonna fucking execute you, bro. Like, you can just come fucking. You're like, he just folded him in. And then he reunited all his 5 brothers, and then from there he proclaimed himself the new king of Burma, and then set out to fucking destroy all the pretenders, you know.
I think people back then, you see this a lot.
Pretty sick.
With guys back then. They don't kill guys. Like, it's also a popular thing with like King Arthur and all these stories. Like,
right, there's mercy.
You know, we say mercy, but I think it was mainly just there was just so many retarded people back then, and it was just kind of like, listen, retarded. You're literally my enemy, but you're competent enough to like not retarded. Shit yourself, and like be a good fighter and tell other people what to do. So I would rather you fight for me and potentially try to kill me in my sleep. Yeah, because that actually explains why there was so many backstab. Like Rome is a great example of this. Yeah, exactly. Burma's no different, apparently, from your story. That's why these guys are surrounded by these backstabbers. I think it's honestly just people were just fucking dumb. Back then, people just didn't do shit. Yeah, you're
not retarded, dude. You got to come.
I know you're gonna kill me later, but I need someone to manage my army. Like I just need somebody.
That was a lack of competent people. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, lack of competence.
That's pretty wild. Pretty wild.
But
yeah, man, let's just make that part one.
All right.